And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. So off we go then. Another episode of this age-old tale, uncompromising conflict. There is Franck Ribéry, just a smashing player, Jim.
Yeah, and I'm sure we'll see an awful lot of him out on the wing here, Peter. He'll inject an awful lot of energy and pace into this team's attack, but he's also got an eye for
And the finish! Now, who's going to be first to this? Ribéry. Pulisic. That's an excellent interception. Nicely aimed pass.
a lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Thuram, and the shot! They want to be quick to recover this. Ribéry, and the pass is intercepted. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Ribéry. Mkhitaryan! Good try, very good try in fact.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
Walker goes steaming forward. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Looking for the run. Oh, now here's an interesting... Shapes to shoot! He's keen, determined to have his say.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Inter Milan finding their passes.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just...
Oh, what has happened? He's got the shot away! That was mighty close. It's a pretty loose pass. Hernandez aims beyond the defence. Chance! That is decidedly lacking.
Inter certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Quality ball. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, that was vital. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
He's had it taken off him. Real chance! There's the hit! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Çalhanoğlu demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Inter Milan have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
And the shot! Thuram. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. He's looking to set free a runner. Defending of the desperate variety.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
No, he's not getting any further than that.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Hernandez. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Filippo Inzaghi. Oh, delightful ball. Shot could be on. Goal kick, as confirmed by the referee.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
And it's Ribery. Zaccagni. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Inzaghi has been caught there. It's a foul. And now as good a time as any to pull level. He'll fancy himself from here. Ribery! That's a half-decent try.
Ribery did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again. Inter really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Brilliantly cut out. He has found the way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Thuram. Ribery crosses it in. Played back in. Mkhitaryan. Reinders. Pulisic. AC Milan could counter here. And this is Inzaghi. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Distributed tidily. He's in plenty of space here. He's found the way through. And they've been given a corner. And this could be the final action of the first half. Oh, it's terribly wayward. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Well, it is a game with plenty at stake, and that does show. Highly competitive, combative, confrontational. It is what you would expect from a game of this magnitude. Inter Milan leading 1-0 at the break. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Gabbia, oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Pulisic. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's a throw. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Inter Milan come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Ribery goes short. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. That's a shade optimistic. They get a throw in. Oh, that's nice. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Big chance!
That will annoy the manager.
Has another go! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Rafael Leao. Inter Milan are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Ribery demonstrating his defensive quality there. Shifted upfield. He's through here. Çalhanoğlu. Mkhitaryan. He won't be happy with that one. Zaccagni. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Ribery. Inter Milan still have the cards to affect this game.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist. Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And he cuts out the supply. And he's had it nicked away. Çalhanoğlu does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Filippo Inzaghi hits one! Oh, it's there! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Gol per il Milan. Ha segnato al 72esimo minuto numero 15. Filippo Inzaghi. Filippo Inzaghi. Filippo Inzaghi. Attenzione, un cambio.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Milan grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Well, what about it? Inter Milan are hurt by just about the final punch. That has been slung wide. That is a great pick out. But tries a shot! In he goes again! Goal! Inter! And they get themselves in front! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
And the shot! We've got a goal! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. Yeah, the keeper was thinking about his angles, and Loft just took him out of the equation. Elementary.
Ha segnato al 79esimo minuto, numero 11.
This is quite a battle.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now,
Oh no, what has happened here? He's through, now is he in? Now the finish! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
it's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Milan have their second corner now. Ribery with the short one. And here's Zaka, has a go! And somehow he managed to miss it. Engages and forces him off the ball. Hernandez. Always onto this.
Milan showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Now it's Taremi. The referee's awarded a free kick. Correa. Great hit! Oh, it's in! And that may just do it!
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Inter Milan take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't...
Decent hit! It's a goal! Tying minutes, and we're all square again. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which all goes well if this goes to extra time.
Pavard makes the interception. That's good running with the ball. Pavard can get it clear. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Hernandez. Oh, sweet feet. Pavard. Can he get onto this? Can he finish?
This is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
Heads it! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. That's it, we're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
Well, fitness and fatigue, the key factors now as we head for extra time.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 11. Viene sostituito.
Into extra time we go. Inter Milan conceded an equaliser late on. Now they have to do it all again. Do they have what it takes? And it's Arnautovic. Ribéry. Oh, such a clever touch. That'll be a throw-in. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Now it's Arnautovic. Now it's Barella. Taremi! Taremi! That's a lovely, delicate pass.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
And here's Taremi. Taremi showed plenty of zest, and this is Ribéry. There's the shot! Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Inter Milan could not have chosen a worse moment. This to complete the turnaround. Terrific save by Manuel. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Zielinski. Duron calmly anticipates. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Arnautovic. He's shifting through the gears here. Correa. Arnautovic looking to get on the end of this. Barella. Very nicely done. Good spot, that. Barella was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. We've reached the midway point in extra time. Yeah, it is coming down to those last 15 minutes. A truly attritional affair that has reduced both teams to near standstill. The saying goes that it only takes a moment to make a difference in this game, but you have to pose the question, is there enough left in the collective tank of either team? And so the last chance to find a winner. This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? Arnautovic providing an outlet on that flank. And here's Taremi. Nice interception, well timed. Hernandez. That's a nicely measured pass. Oh, super ball. Great chance! And the ball's come loose here. Lovely feet. He's picked his way through. Oh, well played. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Correa! Correa! Oh, should have put that away. Oh, played right into his path. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Chance for the header! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Gabbia gets over and intercepts. Fofana. Hernandez. Zaccagni is in a really good position out wide. And it's Arnautovic. He's got away.
Look, there has to be more urgency here.
There's the whistle, and it is going to penalties.
Look, I've been in this position myself, and after a grueling game, you don't want to back down if the manager asks you to take a penalty for fear of appearing weak. You can't let fatigue cloud your judgment.
OK, get set. We have penalties. They could really do with scoring the first penalty. Denied! He's made the save!
Well, that's about as tame as they come, Peter. Couldn't have been any easier for the keeper.
Arnautovic is the next man in the spotlight. Keeper's gone the wrong way.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
Milan looking to draw level. Oh, he's managed to get it through the keeper.
He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly.
Taremi is the second man to step up for his team. Oh, good take. Keeper committed himself.
Looks like he's done it 1,000 times. Never looked like missing.
This then to level matters. Good penalty, just steered it the other way.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
The third man in the queue. It's in, too smart for the keeper.
Looks like he's done it 1,000 times. Never looked like missing.
Milan are looking to him to tie things up.
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
He steps up to take the fourth penalty. That's how it's done. He made the keeper commit.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
Lest you need reminding, miss this and it is over. Sticks it away.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
This is match point. He's buried it, and he's won it! Inter Milan can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on the part of the players, and it was, for me, well-deserved and well-earned.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. The action has already started. Yet another page in the history of this grand old rivalry. And that's been won straight back. And Ribéry! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Now it's Ribéry. Filippo Inzaghi.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
And here's Zaccagni. Zaccagni! They just took too long getting forward.
Zaccagni cannot be that slow, and it took the sting out of the break, and a big chance wasted.
Rafael Leao! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? That is ended up in no man's land. Oh, easy pickings there.
Zaccagni really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Martinez. And that is a little undercooked. Hernandez. Barella. Decent hit! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
Inter Milan have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Now, what about a counter-attack? Milan trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. It's Çalhanoğlu! And that has skinned the post.
Look, I'm sure he'll deny it, Peter, but the keeper didn't have that covered.
And the keeper's given it away. Just the keeper. Thuram! Now, who's going to be first to this? Reinders. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And that has put paid to that. Great ball, and he's had a hit! And he has kept it out somehow.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth. Barella! He's got the shot away! He scores! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Ribéry demonstrating his defensive quality there. And it's Çalhanoğlu. And here's Mkhitaryan. Oh, what a ball! Look, it's Mkhitaryan! Ribery.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Reinders. Zaccagni. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. Ribery! Brilliant! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
Martinez. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Just 5 minutes left until the break.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then.
Has a go! Picked out brilliantly. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Oh, that's a nice ball. Now it's Rafael Leao. He could be in here. And the whistle goes for half-time. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd. And a fair reflection of the territorial state of play with the half-time scoreline 2-1. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Well, it's been an enthralling game so far, this meeting of regular rivals. High intensity, high in passion. Tough game for the officials to this point, but that is unlikely to change. Inter Milan come in at half-time, largely satisfied with where they are. After a half which has certainly had its moments, has been lit up with some flair from time to time. The scoreline in their favour at the break, 2-1. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period. Can he finish? In he goes again! There it is! AC Milan are all square. Inzaghi at his razor-sharp best there.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
This has become one superb game of football.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Now it's Inzaghi. Inzaghi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Barella in acres of space out wide. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Barella! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Looking for the run. Filippo Inzaghi. It's Inzaghi! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Milan have their second corner now. Ribery goes short. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. That pass has been well intercepted. He's picked his way through. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Ribery. Who saw this coming? Inter Milan are hurt by just about the final punch. And he's on his way! Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
He's having a good look here. Ribery!
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 23.
So, third corner of the game.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 7, il numero 5.
Punched away. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Ashlani. And now they can spring out of defence. Zielinski. And the pass is intercepted. Taken off it pretty forcefully. And that could set him on his way. Arnautovic gets flagged offside. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And he was alert to it. Arnautovic. Zielinski. Darmian. And it's Ribery. Ribery going face-to-face with his great rival. Good spot, he's seen the run. Ribery carries the ball down the right. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Ashlani. Inter Milan finding their passes.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Inter Milan can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Zielinski goes steaming forward. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Gabbia spots it and intercepts. Now that looks a decent ball. De Vrij kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Can he finish? Yes, he's done it! And that may just do it!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Inter Milan take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Now it's on Arnautovic. Engages and forces him off the ball.
Inter probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Ci saranno 3 minuti.
Terrific header! Sticks it away! What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. And the shot! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be...
Great chance! And that has been knocked clear. Plays a sharp little ball here. And there's green grass ahead of him. Martinez. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. Martinez. Oh, played right into his path. In with the challenge. Well, is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. And it's Mkhitaryan. It's Mkhitaryan! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Mkhitaryan clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Inter Milan with the corner, there first. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And now they can spring out of defence. Inter Milan looking to pass their way through. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Thuram. Now the finish! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And he cuts out the supply. And he was quick to react. Inter Milan are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Inter Milan finding their passes. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts.
Can he finish? He's got a goal! And with that goal comes comfort. How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Hernandez. Now it's Thuram. No, that's been intercepted. Chance to shoot now. Oh, there's the shot! And he's found the net! Right back in the game! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
Inter Milan get themselves back into contention.
I think they can sense a comeback.
Shapes to shoot! Rafael Leao! He has done it! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that goal should be a big game changer. It's certainly been a big mood changer.
And he's there to belt it away. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
It's out for a goal kick. Hernandez. That's been cut out, well played. He can run onto that. He won't be happy with that one. Can he finish? It's loose now and they want to get it back. He's going for goal! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, he's been... And again! Del Piero! Bastoni.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Del Piero gets across to intercept that. Asllani, and he's had it nicked away. Now that looks a decent... Great chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Fiddles it through. Oh, good ball. Martinez! He's got tall. That was superb goalkeeping.
Martinez actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Ribery. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time.
Signore e signori, vi chiediamo cortesemente di rimanere seduti durante lo svolgimento della partita. Grazie.
And we're off again.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Inter Milan can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Thuram. Aslani. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Just eases him off the ball. Martinez, who does have an assist to his name. He's shifting through the gears here. Pavard gets it away.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Thuram. Hernandez has it out wide and in space. Alexandro with the clearance. Now it's Rafael Leao. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Now it's Del Piero! Oh, what has happened? In he goes again! Yes! And the lead is extended still further.
Inter really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Zielinski, Inter Milan, perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Aslani. Ribéry. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Opts to play it back. And Del Piero! And the keeper read that really well.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Bastoni. And Hernandez. Now it's on Nautovic. Hernandez. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And smartly reclaimed. And it's Correa. He's got to be in. There's the shot! They've done it!
Inter clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Inter Milan give themselves... And the shot! It's there!
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
So now the difference is 3. Bastoni cuts out the pass. Oh, what a mistake! Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just...
And the wall's done its job. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Dybala! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse.
He's had a hit! It's a goal! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. Terrible error, duly punished. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
He's played him through. Now it's on Arnautovic. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Arnautovic. Thuram. Real chance! Loose ball now. Oh, it's fallen loose again! Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Inter Milan really could have done without this. To further improve their position of comfort. He can't put it away.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Correa. Zielinski has it in a wide position. And here's Arnautovic. He's had a shot! It's in! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, that pretty much works out as a gift due to the space he was afforded in the box.
They're still trying to make a game of this. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And here's Lautaro Martinez. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Coop miners. Arnautovic. Thuram could try cutting inside here. Can he put it away? And he's straight offside. And the referee brings it to a close. Inter Milan suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, look, it was very one-sided. Their players didn't turn up for the first half, and then it all went downhill.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Brahim Diaz is someone who had a very interesting football education, Peter. He spent time in his youth, both in Manchester and Madrid, and he's had a real elite upbringing. And it's easy to see why those schools of thought have had an influence on his game. He's very intelligent with his movement, he's hard to dispossess. He does have a tendency to maybe be overly ambitious at times, but I'm sure he'll sort that out.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Decent hit! Ben Seguir. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Brahim Diaz. Morocco are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
Hakimi. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Shapes to shoot! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Quality ball. Well, that is one way to stop him. Engages and forces him off the ball. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. Brahim Diaz. Unahi driving forwards. That's a sharp pass. 5 minutes till the break. He's in a good position here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, nice touch. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And we've reached half-time. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
Please welcome our players.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. So neither side has yet broken through. Pass is just off target. Ben Seguir. Aguirre. Amrabat. Brahim Diaz. Amrabat. Now Mazraoui. Brahim Diaz. Foot in. Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Mazraoui. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life. This is the time you need that pace.
Aguirre. And Hakimi. Brahim Diaz. Gets a good foot in there. Indonesia are looking to break at pace. He's found a way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. In with the challenge.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Indonesia showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Oh, well played.
Morocco truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
And he's had it nicked away.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Hakimi did just about enough to come out on top there. It is going to need 30 more minutes, no winner after 90.
Yeah, neither side has anything to show for some splendid effort, and they certainly aren't showing any signs of easing off, so we remain optimistic.
So a short respite for the players as they prepare themselves for another 30 minutes.
Substitution in progress.
Into extra time we go.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Adli. Hakimi. No, that's been intercepted. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's En-Nesyri. It's a good spell of possession, this. That's good running with the ball. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and as their most significant attacker, he isn't about to receive any generous invitations.
Adli. That's it for the first period of extra time. Well, you have to accept the penalties are now a realistic possibility. You'd hate to think that either side is settling for that, given what a lottery penalties can be. But the players are evidently tired, and it may come to that. And the action has already restarted. 105 minutes of football, and it is still goalless. It is going to come down to one moment. And it's been taken short. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And now a sudden chance to counter. Gets a good foot in there.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Pinches it off him.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Now that looks a decent ball. The final whistle and confirmation, we are headed for penalties.
Yeah, maybe most were not expecting this to go the distance, Peter, but they can't complain about the graft and energy on show. I think the scoreline wasn't from the want of trying, and now it's lottery time.
120 minutes of action have taken their toll, but have proved inconclusive, and now this is it. And he puts them one up.
Pick your spot, don't change your mind, and the keeper should be neutralised.
1-1.
He just did what he was asked.
So, the second man in line.
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
And so the captain steps up. And the keeper's come up trumps.
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that. The way he was moving beforehand, very good save.
Keeper's gone the wrong way. And they're two up. Morocco can't afford to miss another one.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
This to put them two up. And he sticks it away. And that doubles their lead. So can he do it? Can he keep them alive? And stuck away with ice in his veins.
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
And no, the pressure just too much.
Oh, that's unlucky. Got almost everything right.
Morocco at the point of no return. Yes, that's how you do it.
Yeah, it's a guessing game for the keeper and he guessed wrong.
Some can barely watch here. Every kick potentially pivotal. That's how it's done. He made the keeper commit.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
Lest you need reminding, miss this and it is over.
Brilliant. Considering the circumstances, brilliant. Well, you can't approach a penalty with any doubt, or you'll have to rely on luck.
So is this to be lucky 7? We shall see. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air.
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
Can the goalkeeper come up with a moment? That's it! It is done! So it all ends in heartbreak, all the effort, all the exertion, all the exhaustion, and it counts for nothing.
Oh, this is so tough.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Well, this is a friendly, but a friendly only in name.
Well, exhibition match sounds like an easy-ozy game of football, Peter, and a picture-perfect occasion until the word pride gets a mention. And it's likely to have quite a big say between teams that could easily be sucked into an excuse for another feud. Why let an exhibition match get in the way of that? So these two will be going at it very, very strongly.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Pride, tradition, the game neither dares lose. And they're back on the ball again. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. It's Akura. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, I'd love to see what the exciting Kaoru Mitoma will get up to, Peter. He's naturally left-sided. He likes to hug the touchline, play wide, and when he gets that opportunity just to isolate fullbacks, take them on, he can go left and right. And he's very clever as well at ghosting his way into the penalty box, undetected, and popping up with the odd goal.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Nice physical challenge. Lee Kang-in. Great hit! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
South Korea with the corner, they're first. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Good effort from distance. And no one is overly concerned about that.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
Pass somewhat off target. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Minamino!
Will simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a
Kubo! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Mitoma. Some good work on the right flank here.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Some really good ball movement. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Half-time getting close now. Kubo. Oh, easy pickings there. Kim Min-jae. Now he's off and running. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, as if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. Well, you'd have to say it's a game that has very much lived up to the pre-game expectations. Passions running pretty high, rivals going at each other 100 miles an hour. You wonder whether they can keep this up. Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And the shot! Yes, it's in! And the second half is off to a flyer!
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run. and he had that defence in utter confusion.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd...
Great chance! And he's there to make the block. Corner number 2 then. And the shot! And he's gone backward here. Real chance! It's anyone's ball now. Picked out brilliantly. There's the hit! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
South Korea are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Endo. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Has a look and plays it forward.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Oh, he's been caught napping! Defending of the desperate variety. It's a great ball! Shot a goal! Kubo.
South Korea surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
South Korea are leading here through the only goal of the game, scored early in the second half. And the score is 1-0. Itakura. Doan. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. I think we're just about done here.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
It's Son Heung-min!
There will be 1 minute added time.
And that should be the keepers. And that will be the final act. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Hwang Hee-chan claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. The end of the game. Reflections?
South Korea really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity, personality, a gritty spirit. I think this result was well merited.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Fernandez. Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, that's a key interception. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, this guy, Rodrigo de Paul, is one of the very best when it comes to moving the ball into the final third, and the stats back that up. He's so good at breaking lines, he just seems to know instinctively the spaces he can exploit.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Had a shot! And that certainly packed a punch. And we have our very first corner. And he gets rid in a hurry. That's the throw. Danger averted for now. Amat. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Alvarez. For De Paul. And it's Messi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Romero. Neither side yet able to find the net. Great defending, strong and determined. Argentina applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course, the returns can be terrific. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And the pass is intercepted. Otamendi. Tagliafico. Amat. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Can he latch on to this? He's in plenty of space here. Otamendi clears it away. He's got the shot away! It's there!
The goal scorer after 31 minutes is number 7.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
He's looking to set free a runner. De Paul. McAllister has a shot! Messi plays it short. It's going to be another corner, I think. Messi with the short one. Indonesia are looking to go forward now. And here's Alvarez. Indonesia are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. McAllister. Martinez. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, there's a probing ball. And the flag has... Great hit! Oh, surely that deserved better.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Molina. De Paul. And Molina.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Fiddles it through. He can run onto that. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
And a quick reminder today.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Indonesia leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we are back on the way. Indonesia carrying a one-goal lead. De Paul. Molina. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. No, that's been intercepted. De Paul. And it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, no joy this time. Molina. That is lovely.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Indonesia just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Fernandez. McAllister. Otamendi. Alvarez.
Oh, it's great work in terms of both purpose and intensity.
So we've reached the hour mark. Well timed, excellent interception. Martinez. Time and again they are repelled. Your impression so far, Jim?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Great chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Fernandez. Alvarez. And Fernandez. McAllister. Amat gets across to intercept that. Now, what about a counter-attack? Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. De Paul. And Molina. And Fernandez. He's gone forward.
Argentina are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Can he get onto this? Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi. Molina. And it's Messi. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Indonesia have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Fernandez. Indonesia still ahead by the game's only goal. De Paul. Alvarez.
Argentina really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
A famous win all but confirmed. They just need to hold on for a few more minutes. Some good work on the right flank here.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Martinez.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And there's green grass ahead of him. De Paul! It's loose and there's... Oh, he's been caught napping! And he's there to clear it. And that's that. Indonesia have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
And there's a lot more to read into this game than just the scoreline.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
And just a quick reminder today to please drink responsibly. Anyone appearing intoxicated or behaving in an inappropriate manner will be removed. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Bruno Fernandes. Rafael Leao. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And that should get the job done. Header! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, over the years I've seen some great defensive leaders, and this guy, Ruben Dias, lives up to all of that, especially the way he just dictates where he wants his teammates to be positioned. Just always seems to have that picture. And when it comes to passing, he pretty much just leaves that to everyone else.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best. Has a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that was very necessary. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Bruno Fernandes, Rafael Leao. Good pressure, determined, intense. Mendes is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. And it's Bernardo Silva. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Indonesia, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Spreads it out wide. The less said about that pass, the better. Rafael Leao looking sharp there. Now, what about a counter-attack? That's a nicely measured pass. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. João Palhinha.
Portugal clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. The shot! Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
Indonesia really have been deserted by their composure and allowed frustration to take over, and it's not a good sign.
João Cancelo. Bruno Fernandes. Amat. It's an inviting looking ball, that. João Cancelo. Bernardo Silva going face-to-face with his great rival. Looking for options for movement. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. And the shot's on here. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card. Ruben Dias. João Palhinha. That'll be a throw-in. Oh, this looks sharp. Ruben Dias. Vitinha. Bernardo Silva. Gets a good foot in there.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Showing good feet. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0.
And please welcome our lads to the field.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. So the first half brought no goals. Danger averted for now. Bruno Fernandes.
Portugal have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Throw in. João Cancelo. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And he's heaved it away. Ruben Dias. Now he's off and running. And it's Bernardo Silva. Palhinha cuts it out. João Cancelo. Played towards the other side. Rafael Leao. Can he spark a counter here? Goalless still. Neither side really getting onto the front foot. Rafael Leao. And he's been shifted off it. Oh, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Rafael Leao. Bruno Fernandes. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
550.
A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Oh, what a ball is in here! Rafael Leao. Indonesia have got it back and they'll have another go. Nuno Mendes. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Rafael Leao. And the counter is on. Can he finish? That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Nuno Mendes. And João Palhinha. Vitinha. Nuno Mendes. And he's picked out the run. And he's managed to get free.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Vitinha. Bernardo Silva could try cutting inside here. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Substitutions taking place.
Tries to get it clear. And it's Cancelo. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it.
This is the time you need that pace.
Joao Felix. Amat, too strong for his opponent there. It's a pretty loose pass. Joao Neves. Can he get away here?
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Could move up a gear here. 90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time.
Well, the scoreline may have a disappointing look about it, Peter, but that's where it ends. I think this game has had a real lively feel, and I'm not ready to give up on it yet.
So a brief breather, and then extra time. And if you're just back, well, the action is back underway already. It's come through, and he's had a quick look inside. Bernardo Silva. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Cancelo. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Real chance! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Ronaldo has got himself a free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Matheus Nunes.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Joao Neves. Bernardo Silva. Nice interception, well timed. Oh, they can break here. Ruben Neves. Matheus Nunes. Can he finish? Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Extra time reaches half-time. Well, you have to accept that penalties are now a realistic possibility. You'd hate to think that either side is settling for that, given what a lottery penalties can be. But the players are evidently tired, and it may come to that. And we are already back underway. 105 minutes of football, and it is still goalless. It is going to come down to one moment. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Moments here from securing what would be a really commendable draw.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Matheus Nunes. João Cancelo.
Well, yeah.
And that is it. There will be penalties.
Yeah, the longer it went on, it kind of became inevitable that it would end this way, and while each defence can be proud, they've got very little say from here. It's up to the keepers now.
Please refrain from parking outside.
Well, the players look exhausted, but one last act. We're back in a moment for penalties. An exchange of stares, and we're ready to go. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air. And so the captain steps up. Stuck away with immaculate poise.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
Indonesia are looking to keep pace here. Ah, he's managed to miss it. Portugal are putting real pressure on here if they put this away. Oh, it's a really good save.
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
So this one to restore parity. Right in the bottom corner. Some nerve.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
Bernardo Silva is the third man to step forward. It's in, too smart for the keeper.
Good penalty. Completely wrong-footed, the keeper.
Indonesia from one behind.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
João Felix is the fourth man to step up. Big character, big moment, big save. Keeper's gone the wrong way.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
The margin of error is 0. Yes, that's how you do it. 3-3. Some can barely watch here. Every kick potentially pivotal. Oh, what a save!
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
So all eyes on the goalkeeper. That's it! It is done! Indonesia fall short in the lottery that is the penalty shootout. As cruel as that is, the two sides had been inseparable after 2 hours of action.
Oh, this is so tough on the penalty taker as the heroes celebrate. Right now, it's a horrible experience, but they really should try and get those chins up.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Quick announcement, and an exciting one too. We're about to announce today's lottery numbers. Please watch the screen if you have a ticket.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And already we're underway here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, N'Golo Kante. He is only one midfielder, but it often feels like he does the work of two or three. He's got exceptional awareness for danger, and
he's had a shot! Goal!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. Konate kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And he's intervened well there. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. That is good strength. Camavinga. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Indonesia are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Barcola. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me,
There's the hit! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
that was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Conte goes looking wide. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Dembele. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Oh, that's well spotted. Camavinga. Here's Chouameni. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Oh, nicely intercepted. Barcola. Looking for options for movement. Conte! Oh, he hit that sweetly. Conte. And here's Mbappe. Barcola providing an outlet on that flank. Barcola was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Short changes him with that pass. Barcola.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Camavinga. Chip through. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And the half-time whistle goes. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Indonesia go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And the action is back underway. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Conte. Hernandez. And here's Barcola. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. And that has been knocked clear. Amat. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Barcola. Mbappe. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, there's a probing ball. No, no way through. Conte. It's Camavinga. And here's Mbappe. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Team still separated by the game's only goal. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Camavinga. More and more pressure on the ball here. Koundé.
The attendance for this match
Here's Chouameni. It's Camavinga. Hernandez. Barcola. Mbappe. And he's been shifted off it. Now the ball's gone astray. And the counter is on. France needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
No, he refuses to take the bait. That's tidy.
Indonesia surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Indonesia still ahead by the game's only goal. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And he's there to clear it.
France need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
There's the shot! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Indonesia have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Yeah, clean sheets and hard grind will help you go places, and they have a resolve that'll envy many.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Just a quick announcement, it is now time for our special lottery. Please grab the tickets you were given when you were walking through the gates.